Okay, I missed the command because my recording software decided to break, so decided not record for some reason. So, yeah, okay. So, car's rolling. About to go green here in Atlanta. Everyone gets going. Jay Jefferson's gonna lead your field to the green at Atlanta, 500 miles around, 65 laps. Which isn't actually 500 miles, but whatever. And green flag is in the air here at Atlanta. Let's go racing. And Jay Jefferson with an early jump over his teammate. Luke Rainey with a push from his other teammate, Alexander Rowe, right there. Perhaps he's going to try to lead the first lap here at Atlanta. He's got the points leader right behind him, though. And I already know the points leader's going to want to lead some laps here today. Jay Jefferson will lead the first lap as Gino Ramos, another Powers Racing car, coming up into the battle for the front here, for the top spot here. As there goes Alexander Rowe for the lead already. A strong run. I'll make sure he's able to lead a lap today. He will lead at the line. The game's surprisingly laggy right now. I don't know why. I don't know why it's freezing every now and then, but that's happening. So Alexander Rowe still leading. Caleb Campbell coming up. Don Gilbert was in second there for a second. No pun intended. Alexander Rowe has a pretty good lead over the rest of the field right now. He's trying to extend his points lead, like I said. I don't know why these lag spikes are happening. I haven't had that happen before, but Nathan Stapleton going up front now. Igor Barreto. Alexander Rowe currently has led the most laps. Alexander Rowe trying to make Alexander 3 in a row. And he has a pretty good chance of pulling that off, really. And he's led 6 laps so far. That's 6 bonus points, and every single point helps you out a lot in the series. He's already locked into the chase, too. Josh Sim up there, Quentin Moore trying to make a charge. 21 gets pushed high. Joshua Sim in the draft of the 14 right there. They have someone under him though. Staying in the draft. He might be able to challenge for the lead here. Look at that. If he's lucky, he might be able to get a nose under him on the backstretch. Jake Hoover's gonna do it first, though. I don't think that was the smartest move, to be honest. Jake's got to help out his teammate Eric Monaco, though. I don't know. He's just got to have someone else not be. You just gotta I mean, he's already lost in space, but I don't even know what I'm saying. But here he goes for the lead now, outside the row. It's led the most laps so far today, but here goes change for the lead. Jake Hoover to the point now. But he's got two Anderson Racing cars behind him. And Joshua Sim goes to the lead now. Jake Hoover led that last lap, and 14 stuck in the high lane. Now in the middle. Derek Edison going for the lead. I have not talked about him that much this season. He might be able to lead a lap, actually. Riding for American Motorsports, it looks like he will lead a lap. That's good for him. Here comes Jonathan Rains, though. They're getting real tight back there. Floor wide almost. Michael Canto. Real dangerous with... what? In between two of the... your points leader and second in points right there. That got close. Here comes Eric Monaco for the lead. Jonathan Rains still led. No, he didn't lead at the line. Eric Monaco led the line. Now Montoya now going for the lead. Took 3 wide because Nathan Stapleton puts his teammate, put his own car in the middle there. Here goes Joey Hightower, non-charter driver for the lead. I don't know if he led that lap though. He did not lead that lap. He's being pushed by his car owner, Roger Ray. Now Ray going for the lead. Right behind him is another non-charter driver. It's Luke Burkowski. Luke Burkowski now going through the middle there. Keith Scott now looking. Keith Scott barely... No, he didn't lead that lap. Luke Burkowski led that lap. But here comes TJ Hanley to the front here. We're seeing a lot of shuffling right now. TJ Hanley to the point almost. Tyler Lyman trying to get there. Looks like he will. Lyman to the point now. Al Lagasse trying to challenge. Al Lagasse had a really strong car last week at Dover. Not a strong enough car to win the race. We're still really early into this race and we have not seen any pit stops yet. Igor Barreto making it 3 wide between Al Lagasse and the 9 of Ben Crouch. It's almost entirely 3 deep right now behind the leaders. LJ Toledo going for the lead down the backstretch. 3 wide down the backstretch. Throughout the entire field, Johnny Gardner's there. Ready to pounce for the lead there. Think LJ led that lap. I mean Jeff. Yeah, Jeff Toledo did lead that lap. Here comes Junior Ramos with a push from another Ford to the front. Jeremiah Kenson now. If they're Bruta Barros, he came so close to winning last week. He's up there now in 3rd almost. Jeremiah Kenson now. Brad Stover underneath Kenson now. Alexander Rowe back into the mix. Butcher Stapleton up the track. Almost got into him right there. Here comes Ruda Barros with a push from the person who beat him out last week. Alexander Rowe. Alexander 2 in a row. Trying to make it Alexander 3 in a row. For the lead. It looks like Brad Stover's going to lead another lap. Not for long, as here comes the strongest cars. Alexander Rowe all the way to the lead. So far, fastest car in the 81. Jacob Rose now trying to make a run. Contact between the 54 and the 55 back there. Jacob Rose, his first start this season for Team Walmart Racing in the Tide Round. Following that 77. Alexander Rowe opens the lead back up. He knows how to pull away with that lead once he gets it. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him lead the most laps today, if not get a win. 3 in a row. Seriously, that'd be insane. I doubt he'd be able to get 4 in a row though, considering what track's up next though, because that next track is kind of treacherous, you know, if you already know what it is. That's 77. Being able to catch that 21. That's the 77 right there. Alexander Rose is the only person besides Brad Stover to lead more than one lap, I believe. Brad Stover only led like 2 laps, so here comes the 21, trying. Now the 21's gonna have to try to hunt down the 14 like his teammate Joshua Sim did, but it looks like he might have someone underneath him. Yep, Jonathan Rains going back at it. Jay Jefferson back up to the front on the high lane. 14. Probably has the strongest car. Probably has had the strongest car. I mean, Powers Racing. Okay, maybe not the entirety. I mean, Campo Motorsports has probably had the strongest cars consistently wise. Alexander Rose has probably had the best car in the entire this entire season so far. Look at this lead right now. Matt Montoya trying to get there. I don't know if he will be able to because he's got Derek Edison right behind him. Might want to look out for that 81 though. Still the fastest, barely over the 3. And Derek Edison's being pushed by him right now. Oh no, there they go. Car on the wall. That's Sergio over Alonso. A couple cars around. Adam Lewis involved. That's Caleb Campo though. 7. Back up the track. Bruno Barros. Roger Ray. Jeff Toledo. Okay. Crash on the backstretch. Jonathan Rains involved. Caution's out. 14 led us back to the line there. Caution came out a multiple car crash. I wouldn't quite say it's the big one. But a multiple car crash on the backstretch right there. Jonathan Rains got minor damage there. Looks like we're probably going to have pit stops. So, before we look at the replay, let's take a look at pit stops here. A little bit of hurry up. Nice. Another 41 staying out. Pit strategy. Yeah, can't forget about pit strategy. So, well, 50 car blowing up back there. Let's take a look at the 14's pit stop. Let's see if he can. Probably will come out as the leader unless that 81 team has incredible time. Let's see what the strategy is for your leader. Remember, we still had some cars stay out. So 4 tires and fuel, it seems, for the 14. Is it the same for everyone else, though? I don't think so, because oh man, Derek Hamill. I think Derek Hamill took 2 tires there. He's going to come out in second on pit stops. Team Walnut Racing. I mean, he doesn't have much to lose. He's not running for points. Yeah, okay. We'll be back with the replay of the wreck. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Atlanta for the 5th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series Season 1, the QuikTrip 500 at, well, Atlanta. It's a pretty nice day out, and I'm going to be drinking again while doing this. So yeah, it's going to be 65 laps around Atlanta. Let's get into the starting lineup. So, as you can see, go over your top 10. Jay Jefferson on the pole, good run. Luke Rainey, second. Alexander Rowan, 4th, your points leader. in the last two races winner. Maybe trying to go Alexander 3 in a row here, and Julius Anderson 4th, 5th, LJ Toledo 6th, Virgil Alonso 7th is 3. Gio Ramos and Jonathan Rains 9th, Jeff Toledo and 10th Roger Ray. Here, I'll just go through the rest of your field. Yeah, there's 3 raceway drivers. Four raceway drivers that made it into the race were Jacob Rose, Tarek Hamill, Luke Borkowski, and Joey Hightower. So we'll be back with the command. Alright, so here's basically where it started. Right here, you see the 4 and the 89 getting together right there. And I believe the 28 kind of came across the back bumper of the 4, and then after that, 4 came back up, and there they went. Jonathan Rains gets in it. Oh, second points barely avoided that. Eric Monaco somehow gets through that. Johnny Garner gets in there. Igor Barreto in it. Here's a second wreck when the 5 comes back up the track right there, collects the 24 and the 54, and they both come up into Roger Ray and Brad Stover. We got a couple on boards here. Definitely has not had the best season, has he? Okay, let's take a look at that in real time real quick. Let's take a look at it before we look at onboards. Take a look at this. Definitely gonna have to look on board with the 51 there. Alright, let's take a look at a couple onboards here. First off, with 28, because I think he comes across. Yeah, he comes across the back bumper that bumps him, and then he comes up and here they go. He gets the wall. Now on board with the 4, Adam Lewis, who gets in it. And he got a little loose and came up, and yeah, that happened. Wow, that was a hard hit in the wall right there for Lewis and the 7 of Kim Rolich Jr. Let's take a look at onboard with the 51 of Eric Monaco. Somehow gets through this. Look at this. I have a little bit of side damage. Might. And on board with the 24 who a little bit of damage. Jeff Toledo. So close, and yeah, that just happened. Well, okay, we'll be back with the restart, of course. Alright, so welcome back. Your leader on the restart will be Jake Hoover. And a couple of cars are playing an interesting strategy that includes Jay Jefferson. Quentin Moore came down a lap later. So that's an interesting strategy for them. So they're going to be starting in the back. Jake Hoover will be the leader. Adam Lewis is a lap car in your top 10s on the screen. The only cars out of the race are the 50, the 24, and the 55 after that crash. So let's get ready for the restart here at Atlanta. Be like right in second, and then the rest of the field. I don't know where the 65 went. I think he might have... He might actually came down with the other guys. But anyway, pace car's in, and... Green flag in the air. The Ford drops like a rock, of course. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how these cars that stayed out did. I don't know how long Eli Bright's going to be able to hold off the 14 there. Here comes the 81, almost took out the 14. I think he put him up the track. No, those guys came down. Okay, they already came down pit road as Derek Conville went down pit road right before the restart. That is interesting. Right there. Okay, that's weird. They just came down pit road. And that actually lets the 81 take the lead. The 14 gets put way up high. In fact, half the field got broken off there because they had to check up. And the 81, Jake Hoover didn't even get to lead a lap. I mean, I think he led a couple laps under caution, but I think those guys are going to go a lap down. Eli Bright and Jake Hoover. Caleb Campbell going up to second now. Alexander Rowe again in the middle. And 81 trying to hold the lead and get some points. No wins yet. Thought someone got on the wall back there. I don't think so. Here comes the 46. Caleb Campbell still hasn't won yet. Like I said in the qualifying session yesterday, almost he probably would have won at Dover if it wasn't for that loose lug nut. They had to come down. It was on the left front, I believe. Come down pit road again. Fell all the way back to the back of the pack and worked their way back up to 6th. But they could have won the race if that did not happen. And they're already catching up to Eli Bright right now. With Austin Rogers in 2nd. And I believe next time by will be halfway. It should be. This time by halfway. Rose still stuck in the high lane. Here comes Bright. Which lane's gonna go and which lane isn't gonna go? That is the question right now. I think they're gonna catch him off turn 2. Gonna go low. 46 low, gets blocked. Not enough. Bottom lane. Ooh, getting close right there. He's still getting blocked, and that's gonna let the door be open for the 21 to take the lead. So Austin Rogers now trying to take the lead, almost 4 wide. Tyler Lyman almost made it 4 wide right there. And it looks like he's still trying to challenge for the lead right there on the backstretch. Tyler Lyman, not enough for Lyman yet. He's trying to look because he's all over the back bumper right there. But here comes LJ Toledo now. LJ Toledo, Toledo Motorsports has not had the best season, definitely, but LJ Toledo now going for the top position. Derek Edison might have something to say about that, though. Here comes Edison. To the point is Derek Edison trying to lead another lap, as I believe Austin Rogers might have got the wall back there. Alexander Rose shuffled back in line. But here come 2 more slow cars. Jeremiah Kenson all the way to the bottom now. Look out. Ford's going to block the high lane. And lets 3 cars break away right there. That includes Alexander Rowe. 4 cars get away. Jake Hoover still right there. Got on board with him. He went upside down last week at Dover, so Quinn Moore. Now it's the 17, the 08, 14 trailing behind, and the 88 too. 08 going for the lead now. Gonna try to take advantage of this low car coming up here. 14 wants to go though. Alexander Rowe. Here comes Rowe for the lead now. Keith Scott led that lap. Rowe for the lead. Alex Stewart caught back up. Okay, off the corner. Keith Scott makes the crossover. Which lane goes off the corner? Oh, they still haven't cut that 41. Geek Scott's going to lead that lap again. Set the 14 up right there. Look out here. Which lane's going to go? Everyone on up top. Geek Scott holding his position. They're still going to get blocked. Oh, wait, might try the high lane. Not going to be enough, though. Definitely going to try to turn at 41. They are also approaching the 7. Kevin Roberts Jr., he's already right there. That 7 is really slow. It's going to really hold up these guys. Jake Hoover going around the 7. Keek Scott will follow, and so will the 17. Top lane going to hold up Junior Ramos, and the rest of the pack are catching back up. Jake Hoover still not lapped down, but he's on the tail end of the lead lap. Keek Scott's your leader right now, with Jeremiah Kenson in second. By the way, I'm pretty sure we're going to see more pit stops later. 17 might try to set the way up here, and he will off the corner. Jake Hoover. I think Jake Hoover's up to speed now since these guys have been drafting off of him. That 3 is coming though. Junior Ramos has had some bad luck so far this season. He's all the way really far back in like the 20s in points. So that 3 car is strong. Here he comes for second. Not enough yet. Here comes the 08 for the lead. Caleb Campbell's coming. Jake Hoover has a little bit of a quote-unquote lead over the rest of the pack. Jeremiah Kenson led that last lap. Geek Scott's teammates coming right behind the 46. Nick Smith on pit road for some reason. Here comes Caleb Campbell for the lead. Now Tyler Lyman gets pushed up to the middle. 81 back into the picture. Now 46 is the leader, Keek Scott. Trying to fall back in line, not enough yet. Though Gino Ramos wants to go for second. And 46 trying to put a lap car in between the rest of the field. But there's the 4. The 4 car also slow. They're going to catch him on the backstretch. This could get dangerous. Which lane goes? Bottom lane goes. The whole entire field gets held up there, and it's just a 2-car breakaway now. 08 leading it. This field, they're gonna get. Bottom lane's gonna go with a 2-car battle right now for the lead. Now as Junior Ramos goes to the lead. And remember, pit stops. 46 sets them up. Geek Scott. Let me see if he's going any faster than these guys. It looks like they might be going a little faster than these guys with draft. Look at these two right here. Jay Jefferson's back into the mix too. So is Alexander Rowe. Watch out. And these guys keep on shuffling for the lead. The 3 and the 46. As we are approaching 10 to go, by the way. And Keek Scott and the rest of the field is catching. Definitely catching. Six still trying to just shuffling in and out between these guys. They want to lead, and Keek Scott got set up by the 47 there. Keek Scott's going to get left out to dry. Nathan Stapleton. But their Alexander Rowe still not out of it. They find it kind of impressive. But there's Anderson now there. And these two still shuffling out for the lead. The 3 and the 46. Alexander Rowe making it 3 wide for third. Now 2 wide. 14's there now. He still the fastest though. Joshua Sim. The fact that those guys aren't single file anymore are kind of helping out these guys, but they're still coming. They are still coming. Joshua Sim now going for third. And these guys are right there. 2 more laps until 10 to go. Wow, they're already right there. Matt Montoya now in the head. In third. Jay Jefferson looking low. These guys are still shuffling between first and second, excuse me, there. Sign by will be 10 laps to go, and like I said, I still think we're gonna have pit stops. 43, Jay Jefferson, your pole sitter is gonna take over second spot. It's Ramos now has a decent lead over the rest of the field, and I'm still not 100% sure if we are gonna have pit stops. I think we should. This might come down to fuel mileage. Oh man, 4 wide for third right there, because cars are coming down pit road. This will be fuel mileage. A couple cars came down early. The 43 will lead that lap. This will come down to fuel mileage here at the end. Who played the strategy? And honestly, if there's anyone who played the strategy, it's probably the 43 right now. He's in the lead. So is Quinton Moore. They came down a lap later than everyone else, and they might have played the strategy right to get the win. I'm gonna get held up by that 4 though. Oh, he made some contact with him. That was kind of stupid. 98 going around the outside of the 4. 43 still in the point. We're approaching 5 to go pretty soon. It looks like the 43 will come down pit road this time, and so will like people behind him. 9 came in there really hot. Somehow slowed it down enough. I have to take a look here at the 20 and at the 43's pit stop. There's the 3 who should be let down, so that and the 93 still the leader. He's got some time. He's gonna have a quick pit stop. It looks like it will be fuel only for the 43. Ben Crouch comes out in second there. Now he's just got to shuffle out. Jay Jefferson trying to win for the pole here. Will come off pit road. I think in the lead. Next time by will be 6 to go. I think he might have the lead. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Off the corner. Still has the lead. Over the 9. Wait, 2 seconds. Junior Ramos shoveled out the 3rd. There's the 9 car right there. He's got a... I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. Jay Jefferson, the leader, plays the pit strategy. And he might come home with a win here at Atlanta. 43, SCP car for Powers Racing. It won't be Alexander Rowe going 3 in a row, but it will be Powers Racing going 3 in a row if he can just hold off for 5 more laps. Nothing goes wrong. He has this. If something goes wrong, then the 9 has this. Ben Crouch in second. Has not had the best season so far. He's got a 2-second lead over Crouch. And he's got 4 laps to go and a gallon of gas. Pole sitter. He's also not had the best luck this season. Everyone besides Alexander Rowe has not had the best luck so far this season, but it looks like Powers Racing is finally getting the spotlight. This Crouch may be catching. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Off turn 4, it's going to be 2 to go. 2 laps to go for the 43. The gap's closed down to 188. Between Ben Crouch, Jay Jefferson, I don't think he's going to have enough time. Besides, he's got a charging Caleb Campbell behind him. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold him off for a second place. Yeah, he's definitely not going to be able to. Look at him. Oh, the back bumper, but white flag is out for Jay Jefferson. The gap closed down to a second and a half, but a little more than a second and a half, but it's not going to be enough for anyone back there. Jay Jefferson, off of turn number 4, is going to win the QuikTrip 500 from the pole. And third win of the season for Powers Racing. And also third one in a row. There's your winner. Jay Jefferson wins at Atlanta. And yeah, third win in a row for Powers Racing. Good run for that 43 team. Played the pit strategy just right there. And using advantage that he gets from being the first pit stall, will get the victory at Atlanta. It's a run for that 43 team. Powers Racing, third win in a row. We'll see you. Oh, I'll see you with the finishing results. And so here are the finishing results for the QuikTrip 500 at Atlanta. Jay Jefferson wins from the pole. Joshua Sim gets second from 32nd. That is impressive run. Junior Ramos in third in the 3 car. Fourth goes to Caleb Campbell. Fifth goes to Ben Crouch. Sixth goes to Geek Scott. Seventh, Drew Meyer Kenton. Eighth, Luke Burkowski. Ninth, Eric Monaco. And 10th, Quentin Moore. I have no idea where the 14 went. The 14's all the way in 11th. Who still ends up leading the most laps. That's probably gonna be able to keep his points lead with that. It's not like points lead matters, though. I mean, he's already locked into the chase, and so is his teammate now, Jay Jefferson. So yeah, there's your looks like Nick Smith. He came down pit road because of a suspension issue. Another 2 weeks in a row that the suspensions broke on a car. Looks like Derek Hamill also ran out of fuel. So yeah, that must have been why he came out second. I think he might have ran. I think he wasn't able to get any fuel in on his pit stop. So yeah, had to retire. Now I'll be back with points. So here are points after race 5. Alex NROL has like a 51-point lead, maybe, over second, but that doesn't matter too much. And the battle on the bubble is between Ben Crouch and John Gilbert currently. So yeah, you can pause and you can see where you are, and I'll see you on Thursday for qualifying in the for the M&M's 501 and M&M Super Speedway. It's gonna get kind of wild there. So get ready for that. See you.